This is video, I guess I should have looked, I think 6. I know it keeps track of the dates, so I'm just gonna quit trying to count them. I wasn't planning on skipping any days, and I ended up skipping days, but sometimes it takes everything to just get through the day. I was upset my birthday morning, and my son got up and he's like, "Oh, it's your birthday. Let's go do something." And he took me to my favorite drink place, and then we were talking about walking around the mall or going and getting some food later. He asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I told him he didn't have to get me anything, and he's just like, "Well, I could treat you to food or get you something." I was, well, I guess consumables would be nice. I've honestly been eating the same shit for a couple weeks now, and that sounds kind of nice. So we go, and apparently my dog's gonna bark, so I'm gonna relocate. But anyway, we go, and we get a drink, and we're heading to the mall, and I don't even know how the topic of my doctor came up. And I said I had a sun allergy now. I discovered it last year because the sun, as soon as it touches me, it feels like fire, and then if I'm in it for a little bit, I start breaking out in a rash. But anyway, I had mentioned that the doctor gave me steroids for a sun allergy, and he's, "Well, allergies, you get antihistamines." I was, "Well, I don't know why, but I'll look it up." And he's, "Well, it doesn't matter why. The doctor's just trying to get money. No. So I look it up, and I tell him, I'm just like, "Well, maybe it's because of my condition, because mine's my immune system that's bringing it on." And he said, "It should be antihistamines." Quite the attitude. And I look it up, and sure enough, what I read is exactly what I was thinking. It said, when you have an autoimmune disease, which I have popped A and A positive, they're in the middle of figuring out what's going on. But when you have an autoimmune disease, your immune system's down. Sometimes that antihistamine isn't strong enough. So he gave me a steroid, and he only gave me 3 days. He told me that it's not good for me to stay on steroids. But that's why. And whenever I read that off to him, he got super mad and told me that we should just quit talking. And I told him, "Just take me home then." If it's going to be negative, or you're going to tell me to quit talking, or you're going to tell me I'm stupid or be mean, just take me home. All I did was look up what the old Google says. It's nothing to get mad or negative about. I don't understand the attitude. So, of course, here I am for 2 days walking on eggshells, not knowing what to say, if I should even say anything. I'm like, well, he's been thinking about his house all day and working on it. I could ask him when they're going to start building. I'm kind of curious anyway, because frankly, he's staying here, not very nice while he's staying here. So, I figured I'd ask. And attitude, "What are you talking about with building? You need to be more clear." And just an ass. Once upon a time, he had brushed all the shit off the counter, knives included, towards me. Told me I deserved it. Today, told him I don't understand the mean attitude, and once again, apparently to him, it's deserved. You're not God. You don't pick and choose who deserves. And until you understand that life is to be led with love and light and not anger and negativity, here you keep alienating everybody around you, and it's not what I want. But it's not good. One of my problems is that I pass out from my heart. A couple weeks ago, I went down pretty hard. I was talking about it. I was thinking about all the stress in my life and thinking about all the people that have done me wrong and the stress of fighting with my son, who's always in a negative mood. And I was crying just like this, except my anxiety was a little higher. Right now, I'm more or less just crying. And that's when I lost feeling in my arms and then passed out. I think the anxiety was just too high, more like an anxiety attack. Mix that with what's going on with my heart, and it caused me to go down. So of course here I am in eggshells, trying not to stir the beast. I try so hard to be a good mother. I used to work 40, 60 hours a week, go to side workshops to get certifications and things while in school, doing homework, coming home, cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, the animals, the house. Nothing's good enough for these children. I've got one child that doesn't want to talk to me because my world's always hard. Well, thanks for making it easier. And then I have another one that's probably going to join him and doesn't want to be a part of my life just because I want him to quit being mean and negative. He thinks he's smarter than everybody, and he treats everybody as such. I don't care how smart you are. You've always got room for learning. And until you realize that being smart doesn't mean that you mistreat people or be mean to people, then you still got a lot to learn. He only cares about what money he's gonna get from the house. That's how he makes me feel. He's sure not nice and loving or caring. If you can't be nice and loving to your mother, I don't expect you to have a girlfriend anytime soon that sticks around. I don't know if I'll ever see grandchildren. If I even see my own children. I'm so selfish. Everybody in this world is just so selfish. God wouldn't want this. I know it's against God. So yeah, it's been quite the upsetting couple days. Apparently it doesn't matter how good of a mother I tried to be, there's just no value or worth there. And I know that's something that I have to just let go, even though it's not fair. Nobody deserves for you to be mean to them. that's been my biggest lesson the past 2 years is it doesn't matter how much you care or give or love. I mean, it does matter because God sees my heart, and I know He does. But it mattering to other people you can't control. And I have to just pray on it. And I hope that one day it's understood. I hope. I hope God works on their hearts. I really do. Because they need it. I'm praying for God to get me out of this situation. And I'm praying for their hearts to be healed and filled with love. And mine. That's all I got today.